Alright, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back again to another video. So this is part 3 of the JetSki rebuild. I was doing like the driveline stuff, and I actually did. I rebuilt the midshaft, rebuilt the pump, put everything together, assembled everything, and I was going to pull out another video for you guys. But I came across an issue where I ordered the wrong bearing kit for the pump. Alright, so the problem I had with the pump rebuild is I ordered a 155mm pump rebuild kit instead of the 144, which kind of doesn't make sense at first, but the reason why is I'm using the Superjet drive shaft. And what happens is when I already had all this stuff installed, I already had all that recorded, I had to press all this out again because it's not the right bearing size. But what happens is when I installed this bearing, this sat a few millimeters forward and the pump cone did not want to fit. The prop didn't screw in and the pump cone did not fit because it was just hitting the bearing. So I ordered a new bearing kit to get this installed. That's going to be the next video that I'm going to be throwing out, is the pump rebuild and the midshaft rebuild. So while I'm waiting for all those parts to come in, for this video we're going to be doing all the steering stuff. So I'm going to put together the entire RRP pole, install the steering cable, and just get all that stuff installed into the hole. So let's just jump right into it. Alright guys, so I just routed the steering cable through the hole. Let's finish bolting it in completely. Goes like this, just like that. Alright, so here's the assembly of all the handle pull stuff. Got the steering system, steering stop, and bars. Let's just go ahead and put this handle pull together. Alright, so the steering system comes assembled a little bit, so we're going to just take this apart. We have these 4 Allen heads. We're gonna have to use that to bolt this plate onto the actual pole. But first we have this little rubber gasket that goes in between here. All right, now we're ready for our bearings. So we have so we got 2 bearings and 4 thrust washers. I think that's what they're called. So before we put this on, I'm gonna start greasing all this up as I'm applying a new washer or a new bearing on top of each other. So we're gonna be doing that just now. One of my thrust washers. Should put a light coat of grease. Got my bearing. Put a good amount of grease on this thing. This goes on just like this. Now we have to install another thrust washer. Time for the bearing. Now it's ready for that final cap and that bolt. Hand tighten this bolt for now. I'm gonna tie in it later once I put the bars on, and just to make sure that everything's gonna be good to go. Other than that, the steering system is good to go. Let's also get this steering stop installed. Alright, so you want this steering stop to be pretty tight because you don't want this thing to come off. So I put some Loctite on it, get it tightened down.